love football. Let's get to it. This Saturday, we got the Kansas City Chiefs 12-4 that are going to be hosting the 10-6 Indianapolis Colts. The Kansas City Chiefs right now are favored to win by 5 points and led by none other than Patrick Mahomes, who currently has 50 touchdowns, third quarterback to ever done that, next to Tom Brady and Peyton Manning. Not too shabby to have that record amongst those two greats, considering it's your starting year. It's going to be this 23-year-old's first playoff game ever. And while those stats are pretty amazing, and he's even had 5,000 rushing yards, he's going to be going against Andrew Luck. Luck is at 39 touchdowns, which isn't bad considering he was coming back from an injury this past year, and he sat out all of last season. If the Chiefs don't get their constant penalties under control, they're really going to have a problem. Right now, they lead the league with 163 penalties. The defense alone has had 24 holding calls. Most teams average 9.8. You're really going to trip yourselves up this week if you don't stop with the penalties. Guys, play smart. Otherwise, you're just handing them the yardage. And as much as I love Andy Reid, and I do love me some Andy Reid, he historically doesn't do very well in playoffs. And trust me, I know this because, well, my Eagles. Yeah, sure, this year he has Mahomes. Between Luck and Mac, I think that the Colts might just pull through here. So I'm going to take the underdogs, the Indianapolis Colts, for the win. The Los Angeles Rams are going to be hosting the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys right now are given 7.5 points. I never thought I would say this, but the Cowboys are on a roll. I mean, they've won the last 8 of their 9 games. Between Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott, they've actually been really great. So even though Dallas is 10-6 and the Rams are 13-3, and the Rams are home, and Todd Gurley does lead the NFC in scoring, I still think that they are gonna only win by a touchdown or a field goal. So I'm gonna take the Rams for the win, but I'm gonna take the Cowboys for the spread here. Only because it's half a point. If it drops, I'm pulling out. That's what she said. This Sunday, the Los Angeles Chargers are going to be traveling to the New England Patriots. They're a 4-point underdog, and I think for good reason. Brady's 2-0 against Rivers in the playoffs, and they've won their last 8 games at Gillette Stadium. So Brady at home, it's going to put the Chargers in a bit of trouble. But both of these veteran quarterbacks are really going to bring it. I am going to have to give it, though, to Brady and the Patriots, and I think they're going to cover. Side note, Sarah Thomas is going to be the first female to ever officiate a postseason game. That's right, women power. I got to give it to my girl for that. I mean, that's a big deal. Thomas Judge is down, so hopefully she's generous with that spot since I'm picking the Patriots here. I'm just kidding. I mean, it would be great, though, if you did spot it well, but I'm just kidding. The 10-7 Philadelphia Eagles are going to be traveling to the 13-3 Saints. Crap. I would much rather be wrong and have my team win, but I'm sorry, guys. I got to take the Saints here. I am going to take the Eagles for the spread. The Eagles are getting 8 points. That is so much. Foles has won every single one of his games that he's played in since he started. And I think he wants to keep his job. So right now there's so many talks in Philadelphia about who's going to be the starting quarterback next year. Is it going to be Wentz or is it going to be Foles? I personally want Foles. And if Foles wants to keep his job, he is going to play to win. He's going to leave it all out on that field. So I'm definitely taking the Eagles for the spread here. And by the way, happy birthday, Drew Brees. He's turning 40 on January 15th. Foles, give me Philly special. Hester, put your hand up and block another one of those kicks. Poor Parky's probably gonna have to move out of Chicago, but that's okay because give us another. And on that note, guys, I'm so pumped for some football. It's playoff. My dad really should have had a boy.